One of the superb new features in Loopcloud version 5 is a suite of effects. So you not only have the ability to create your own patterns by slicing up, pitch shifting, and reversing samples, but also processing them with devices like reverb, filters, and delays, all of which can be automated in the editor too. Let's take a look. I'm starting off just typing dry into Loopcloud's search field, as this then brings up all samples with dry in the name, so unprocessed, which is a quick way of locating samples without any effects. This guitar one sounds good. So to add effects to this, I just click the FX Edit switch in the editor, where I can then click the plus to add effects. Let's start with delay. So that's given us some nice echoes, and I can change the timing of them with the dial here. Or I can sync it to create rhythmic effects that lock in with the tempo. And if I want to remove some bass out of the delayed sound, I can use the high-pass filter here. And if I want to cut some bass out of the guitar generally, then I could add a filter to the chain too. Set it to high-pass mode, and then set the cutoff to around 200 Hz or so. I'll bring the resonance down a touch too. And I could add some more effects if I want to, like a reverb as well. And if I choose a different sample now, I can hear how my effects chain sounds with other sources. And if I drag the processed rather than original version out of Loopcloud now, it has all the effects applied to it. Another superb feature in the editor is the ability to automate any of the effects. So with this different guitar sample now, I'm just going to make a couple of edits to it first, so it ends in the first half of the bar, adding a bit of fade to that last slice too. So now it's a bit less busy at the end there. And if I add a reverb now, if I want the reverb to only be heard on that last note, then I can click where it says size here, which is the parameter being automated, and change it to mix. And then create a split in the grid on that note. Then I could have it so the mix is turned all the way down for the first part, and then up for the end. And I could have it fading in across the start, so it's not as abrupt. And to apply some rhythmic filtering to this now, I'll add filter to the effects chain, bring down the cutoff and resonance a bit, and I want to create a 16th note rhythm. So I'll slice it here, and then adjust the curve. Then select the slice and duplicate the region by right-clicking or using the keyboard shortcut. And maybe add a bit of variation to the curves. Nice. And I could add some more effects, like a delay again. Then drag out the processed one when I'm happy. You can drag any of the effects around to change their order in the chain. And if I want to save any effects chains, I just use the pattern save facility. And then I can recall it at a later date to instantly load up those effects with any automation settings. The last effects there are panner for creating different stereo effects, and then 2 radical pitch shifting devices with vinyl stop and stop reverse. So some really nice additions to Loopcloud version 5 with the new effects suite.